Listen, we're gonna move on. We got to move on. Let's get into this scoreboard, Janae. Talk about some of the games starting Thursday night. Nicole, I apologize. The New Orleans Saints fell just short to the Jacksonville Jaguars, 31-24. Man, oh man, Jacksonville looking good, 5-2, doing a lot better. Making your prediction you had last year that they're gonna go from worst to first. Making
Saints
that look
came
good.
back and made it a game.
They did. So what was this? Was it just two good teams playing, or I mean, what do you think?
I think it was two great teams dugging it out. I mean, literally, I did not expect for the Saints to even try to come back the way they did, and they did very well. The Jaguars are just, I think they're hot. They're on the streak. They doing good. Tough break for the Saints, though. I saw Nicole so excited, and I really wanted it for her.
Yeah.
But it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, and it came down to the wire. They had an opportunity late in the game, but shout out to Jacksonville.
Oh, in the third down.
They had the shot, man. They had it.
He missed the catch.
Excuse me. If he catches that ball, they go into overtime.
What a way to lose. I know that feeling of losing.
Yeah.
If the Saint tight end catch, I know. I just thought about that, man. That sucks.
Yep.
All right. Better luck next time, Nicole. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Let's go ahead real quick. Chris said, "Let's talk football." I was once told by a smart man that you're going to rebuild, then rebuild. Hate to see Kevin Byard heading to Philly, but if you're going to rebuild, rebuild. You got to do it.
Amen, Chris. Amen.
Words I needed to hear. Yo, let's move on today.
All right, Sean, we got to talk about them Falcons and them Buccaneers, man. Mm-hmm. Since he hit it right on the nail, they did take an L, and it was a very, very sad L. And also, I don't think that Riddler actually had a touchdown that game. Nope. But they were able to pull it off and beat the Bucs. I'm sorry. Man.
I feel for Tampa, man. They started off so hot, and now this is kind of more of they are who we thought they were. You know, Baker
Mayfield.
This is what you're going to get from him. Yeah.
To break you down. Dang.
I feel for
Baker.
Man.
Oh, Baker.
Threw a pick, got sacked 3 times. You know, they really couldn't get that running game going. Nobody can get over 35 yards on the ground. But hey, and this is great. I see what Alex said. Don't understand why Bijan got 1 carry, but yet wasn't on the injury report at all. Confusing decision. This happened also in our game. Bijan Robinson, that top 10 pick that the Falcons chose, they're not giving him the ball. I don't know what it is, but I mean, they're not giving him the ball, and I just don't get that in Atlanta. They won this week, but last week they couldn't have won had they just gave him the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I just don't even get it. No action. So maybe he's hurt. Maybe, he's got something going on. They said he was
sick. Some type of stomach bug, something. Yeah. Sick.
Well, hey, hopefully it's something small. They can get back out there. But still, with a player like that, you got to send your offense.
You got to give him the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot. If we had him, we would give him the ball.
Oh, here you go.
We don't. Yo, let's go ahead and move on down the list. Yo, Pittsburgh somehow comes from behind, gets the W against the Rams. The defense is top tier.
Yeah.
The offense, not so much.
They were able to do it. I mean, they beat the Rams. Did you predict that Pittsburgh was going to beat the Rams?
No.
I did not think that was going to happen, but Kenny Pickett also did not score a touchdown.
Nothing.
Man, these teams are surviving with their running backs, man. They're surviving. Man, that's crazy. I mean, they were able to do it. Kenny Pickett still had 230 yards, but he did not have a touchdown. But he also didn't have an interception. So how can you really get mad at it? And it seemed like Jaylen Warren was finally getting into his element, scoring his first touchdown, feeling good. I don't know about this Pittsburgh team. It is making me so mad because they should be losing this game. And everybody knows I have a bet with David Ferguson about Cowboys having a better record than Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh is still freaking hanging on like a freaking bug. So,
I remember thinking, like, when early in the year, I was like, man, David, come on, bro. This Dallas team, they look good. And y'all some garbage. Somehow, these guys are in the lead of the AFC North at 4-2. They beat the Browns. They beat the Ravens. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Sucks.
I don't get it.
Sucks.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Sean, there was another blowout this week. We got to talk about the Bears. The Bears beat the Raiders in old school butt whooping fashion.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Foreman. Let's go.
Come on.
Just dogging out there. I mean, come on. How could you? I mean, my God. It just
get it done.
Dogging.
Get it done, man.
Dogging.
Come on. I wish I would have picked him up in fantasy, man, for real. But look, yo, shout out to that backup quarterback. Justin Fields obviously out. So Tyson Bagent from Shepherd College, which is where Will graduated from, 21 of 29, 162 yards, and a touchdown through the air. But, I mean, being able to come on and pick up this team, a team that's been struggling and look good these last couple weeks, go ahead, man.
You may be coming for Justin's job, man, because they wasn't winning like that, you know.
Come on.
So, hey,
I
can't even believe it. But the Bears, they pulled off a good win. I got to shout them out because that was a great win.
Look, Delilah said, I don't trust it, but thank you, Foreman. I understand.
Delilah, I got hope. I got hope.
Wow. Yep. Look, Chris said, you have to talk about the blowout the bye week put on the Titans out. It got so bad that Vrabel left the game and went to hang out with Kraft in New England. Wow. Yeah, on a bye week, you guys. I feel for you, Chris.
On a bye week. Oh, I remember that. I remember that because my Cowboys was doing it too. They're playing them. So.
Wow. Yeah. Cowboys probably lost that one. Look, yo, we're moving on. Yeah. Yo, Cleveland and Indy, and probably the best game of the weekend. That nobody called.
What a nail biter! What a nail biter, Sean. And let's talk about that boy, Philip Walker, coming in.
Yo, PJ doing his thing, man. I mean, look, it don't always look pretty, but he's still
another quarterback that did not score a touchdown.
But
still making it work, man. The Kareem Hunt was hunting.
Oh yeah,
was hunting.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, what can you do?
Absolutely.
Jerome Ford. I mean, come on now. 11 carries for 74 yards with Kareem Hunt making 31 yards with Pierre Strong. 25 yards. They was pushing the ball down and they was passing it to different people. I kept looking up like, dang, is that Marquise Goodwin? Come on. They got 4 backs that they were running. So I think it was very, very good game.
Yo, and they had to, because I think the bigger story on this is Deshaun Watson goes out for another game. Now, the coach said it was just, we're just trying to be protective to our quarterback who's getting back in there. But he hasn't looked the best in the last couple weeks that he has when he has showed up and has been in. So I'm wondering shout out to PJ for coming in, Philip Walker, and getting his stuff done, like helping the team, keeping the team going. But I'm wondering if maybe this is something a little bit bigger for Deshaun Watson, man.
I don't know. It seemed a little weird. He looked like he was okay on the sideline after a while. So I don't really know what's going on.
Maybe he's tight. He can't get his massages anymore.
Okay,
so.
Chris. He said I called the Browns. Man, that was a dynamic game. I mean,
that defense
and then,
is nasty.
To make it even better, the fumble in the end zone with Myles Garrett.
No, my man had like 7 tackles, 2 for loss, had 2 forced fumbles, a blocked kick. You know what I mean? Man had the game. Not the game of his life because he does this a lot. He balls out like this weekly, man. But he's the captain of that
balling out. That was crazy.
Oh yeah. I loved it.
No
Go
chance.
ahead, man.
No chance. But what a great game. I mean, come on, man. The Colts definitely did their thing. Gardner Minshew, 305 yards for 2 touchdowns. I did have a pick, but I mean, Gardner, he did his thing too.
Oh yeah. And I think what people need to look at, because he showed up, and I love seeing what he did. But they have a 2-headed monster now. Now yes, they got Jonathan Taylor back. He's got over 70 yards, but you also got Zach Moss, came alive.
Zach Moss, baby.
So watch out, man.
He's alive today. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
They was both eating. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get that running game consistently working, the Colts, man, okay, keep an eye on them. Just keep an eye on them. I think
they should pat themselves on the back, man. I mean, Josh Downs, 5 receptions with 125 yards and a touchdown. I mean, they did their thing. I mean, they can't go home sad, because at the end of the day, I mean, 38-39 is a great game. Right. That's a great game. Right.
And I mean, look, the Colts had 456 total yards on offense. Now,
yes,
if somebody would have told you that Anthony Richardson was out, can't really describe what wide receivers they have, you think they're going to put up 400 and some odd total yards?
No,
not at all. So
not at all. Not at all. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
And look, at the end of the day, the Colts are very respectable, 3-4. A lot of championship teams are 3-4 right now. They maybe had a couple of struggles, but 3-4 is very respectable.
Okay.
That's
all right, no problem. All right, but we got to move on, Sean. We got to move on to I know your girls' team, and I know she was not too pleased with what happened to the Detroit Lions.
Janae, at one point in this household, on 2 TVs, the combined score was 28, 14, 42-0 in this house, with the Lions being down 28-0 and Washington down 14-0. And so we met halfway through, and we're in the hallway just like, well, we can't watch either TV. So you want to go cook something? You're just like,
Sean, that was bad. That was bad. Jared Goff, no touchdowns, 284 yards, but an interception. It just did not look good, Sean. Did the Ravens expose Detroit? Because that was a shellacking.
Well, see that, yeah. See that. I know they had some injury problems in Detroit, but still, I mean, it didn't even look like the Ravens manhandled them. Like Detroit didn't even come out of the gate, and it really kind of shocked me, to be quite honest with you, because I really felt like Detroit was going to go toe-to-toe with Baltimore.
Oh, absolutely. I was shocked that it went that way. Good old woman in Baltimore. I mean, Lamar had 3 touchdowns, man. Flawless. 357 yards with no interceptions. Sean, that was a near perfect game. He ran one in. I'm not celebrating the W. It's another week. Good game for us. Okay, Nathan, keeping it calm. Because y'all have been shaky. But this was who we all think they are.
Right.
This is who we all know that Lamar and the team could be. So,
and you know what? Well, that's the thing, and I've talked to Nate today, so I do want to give him and his quarterback credit, because everybody's talking junk about this ain't it. Well, he's not doing this. He can't pass. He can't lead a team to victory. He can't beat a big name team. All this nonsense. Crazy. Dude had over 300 yards in the air and ran the ball well. Got his team involved. I mean, this guy absolutely dominated, and it did it on a grand stage, a big-time game against a quality defense. I think people need to really step up and take notice and stop all this nonsense chitter-chatter, man.
Absolutely. I think so as well. Shout out to them. I can't even take nothing away from the Ravens. They did their thing. It shocked the hell out of me, because I thought it was going to be more, like you said, more of a game. But it wasn't. It was a massacre.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's keep going on down the list. Who else we got? Arizona, Seattle. Seattle getting the dub. DK Metcalf out, and Tyler Lockett was getting locked up all day. So Jackson Smith in Jigba gets his first touchdown.
He got it. He got it, baby. And the thing is, the team looked pretty daggone good. I mean, they kept it controlled. It wasn't that bad. Geno Smith did have an interception, but they did what they needed to do. He scored 2 touchdowns. What more can you ask for? They shut the Cardinals down, which is, I know, sad because my team couldn't do that. So
well,
they shut them down. Oh, Sean, don't do it. It's your week.
We did.
It's your week. It's your week. No. We will not go back to week 3. We are far, far away from there.
Oh, God.
All right, man. But we got to shout him out. I mean, hey, you can't count him out. Geno Smith is keeping the team rolling. And the Seahawks, man, I think they're going to be trying to contend for that wild card spot.
Bro, they're 4-2. Like this is one of those teams that you don't really think about throughout the year, and then all of a sudden, come playoff time, you like, dang, they that good? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Absolutely, something you can't sleep on.
Yo, so can we say that money that they paid Geno was well deserved?
Yeah, absolutely, and that I think that he'll stay. Like there was talk that they may move on from him. I don't think so.
No. I think they'll be smart if they did stay with this guy. I mean, he's a quality starter. He's getting it done, and they got the weapons.
He can throw the ball. He's efficient. Yeah, no, I wouldn't get rid of him.
Absolutely.
We got to talk about 2 quarterbacks that are dynamic, Sean. They're good quarterbacks in their realm. One has been to multiple Super Bowls. One, they have been declaring that this kid is the kid, and that's going to get the Chargers over the hump. Kansas City beat them down 31-17. What can you do, Sean, when you got a team like the Chiefs being able to just dominate at every point? I mean,
this is one of those games where, just like we mentioned before, where I was like, this is divisional. Maybe the Chargers can get up and steal one, but the Chargers have been struggling all year long. And let's be very honest, man. The Chiefs they're just in that groove right now. They're in that groove. It hasn't always looked pretty this year. It hasn't been what we've been used to. But they're getting in the groove.
They definitely getting in the groove.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, Justin Herbert, I mean, throwing 2 interceptions is not going to help.
True.
It really just collapsed. And I felt bad for him because I really did think it was kind of going to be a game, because it seems like Herbert definitely keeps up with the Chiefs. So
normally
Chargers won't be able to get over the hump with the current coaching staff. I agree. And nothing makes me more happy because, their offensive coordinator is over there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And he didn't do, look, I'm not even going to go there. Look, Mahomes always doing well in these type of games, throws for over 400 yards, gets 4 touchdowns. Another one that's quietly still atop the MVP list. I mean, who can we really say is better than this guy? This guy just seems to do it week in and week out.
Side throws, dunking it. I mean, he's just all over the place, man.
Making it look easy.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And just making it look easy. Kels had himself a game. Yes, he did. Kelsey did have a game. He definitely had a game.
Well, all right, Sean, we know why he had a game.
Oh, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that, right?
We got to get on this one, Sean. This team, when all else fails and everybody's counting them out, in the last 2 games, Sean, they've won. The Broncos have now beat the Packers.
Wow. That this is good. This is good for Denver. This is good. Shout out to Tina Winter. You have been struggling with this team. All these questions you guys have had. And look, this was a close one. Came down to the wire, but the Broncos able to get it done. We've seen different glimpses of success. We've seen different moments where like, oh, wait a minute. They could actually look good, but it hasn't. They haven't been able to finish it out. This is good for them, and I'm glad they got it. I wonder, though, what this says for Green Bay, though. 2-4?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you're also trying to figure it out. It is Jordan Love's first year. They got the first-year kinks and things they got to work out. I mean, I think you always got to give it a pass. I mean, just because, but I don't think that the team, we know what the team is yet. I don't think they know what the team is yet.
Right. Yeah. And so they got to get it good. And yeah, Nathan said this is good for Russ's confidence. Yep. They're in rebuilding
Definitely
mode.
good for his confidence. I mean,
he needed it.
Yes.
He needed, the team needed it. You know what I mean? And the last couple of weeks, that defense has been showing up. And it's good to see. Obviously, Bradley Chubb got traded away and everything, and Van Joseph is that defensive coordinator, but they've been really kind of on his case most of this year because obviously, you know, you give up 35 points to a solid offense like Washington a couple weeks back, and you know what I mean?
A solid man. Here this guy goes.
They've been struggling, and I'm glad they got the dub. So we'll see. We'll see how it keeps going.
We will see. I mean, he got a W. That's all you can ask for at a time where he wasn't getting any W's. But Sean, I mean, we got to talk about it. We got to. Oh well, no, we already talked about this last game, right? We already talked about it. We both feel like the Eagles did their thing.
Right.
Miami,
they balled out.
Miami, I'm sad for him. I really am sad. I was hoping. I stayed up. Let me down.
Shout out to him. Yo, let's go ahead and move on, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you guys for sitting here watching us. San Francisco and Minnesota are tied at 0 with 6 minutes, 21 seconds to play in the first.
I told you. We can't stay in it.
Watch out. Let's see.